Hello! Behold the magic. I went to the basement. I found a Commodore 64 box. And it's beat some, but there's something inside. Oh yeah, there's something inside. First, there's a video cable. 8-pin for Commodore 64. Yes, I will hang it on the lamp. Then there's a serial cable where it's got a few stiff parts to it, but put it on the lamp. And here, this I believe, yeah, this is a power supply not for a 64, but for a 1541-2. Well, 1541-2, 1571-2, or 1581. Well, that's good. And then, oh, what's this? An EPYX disc envelope. No disc. And then, deep in here, oh, just a moment. Summer Games 2, Side 1. Summer Games 2, Side 2. Which would be my EPYX, so it would belong in here. Yeah, imagine. Does it work? Who knows? So finally in here we have, yes, the Commodore 64. And definitely, positively, completely, totally, these keys are yellowed. Tremendously yellowed. The rest of the machine does not look bad. I could use a wipe down with a magic eraser. The box, well, it doesn't have any of the styrofoam bits in it, and it doesn't have the little cardboard container where such things as books and things, which aren't here, and power supply, which it doesn't even have a, but hang on. It is, there is a serial number on the outside of the box, and this is indeed the original box that this Commodore 64 came in. Imagine. I'm going to put that over here. When I say over here, I'm putting it on the lamp that has a train on it. If you don't understand, it's okay. Look back an episode or 10 or 20 or 30, and you'll see when I put a train on. So, does this machine work? I don't know. I just don't know. But we'll find out. I think. First, we'll steal the video connection. Then we'll snag a power supply thing. And we'll set it gently down on top of this Commodore 128. Turn on the monitor and pray. We flip it. Oh, look at that. It comes up. The keys seem to work even. Imagine. Well, I suppose now, because I can, I'll stick in the dead test for the Commodore 64 and see what it has to say. Obviously, this machine is not dead. It's funny, this dead test, it always scares me because it takes a while to come up and I think, oh dear, what have I done? But it's up, it's happy, it's doing its thing so far. Yes. So it is looking, this one definitely, boy, the keys are yellowed. Mind you, one of the things I have done online in helping with parts and things is I have listed in the past keys yellowed. And now, will they always be exactly the same yellowed as what you have out there? No, not necessarily. But if you have yellow keys, you might as well, if you have to replace one, not have it stand out so much. I know there are ways to unyellow. I have not done them. I have not. One thing, I suppose, while this is doing its testy thing here, is that I don't know if this disc works, but I know that over here I have a 1541 that I just added to the pile. Oh, there's the SID chip. Oh, that sounds good. So, anyway, as I was saying, I have a 1541 freshly added to the pile. You would think I would keep a power cable handy. Here's one. Alright, so that is up. I don't think this cartridge port has been used very much. Okay, so we'll turn on the 64. And we will load, as it says, load, quote, asterisk, quote, comma 8, comma 1. And we hear it sort of rumble and bang. But they had their little copy protection things. So that could be why it is rumbling and roaring. It could be. Oh! Summer Games 2. Copyright 1985. I tell you, I was not the biggest gamer at all. But this was one that at times some of us would gather around and play with great vigor. They are about to light the Olympic flame. Oh, it is so magical. I'm just sticking a joystick in here. Oh, it's beating me again. Uh-oh, it's beating a lot. That could be a bad thing. But I don't know. Well, it's still doing something. So I've stuck a joystick in port 2. Is that going to help me at all? I don't know. It might. Oh. Compete in all events. Is this going to work? Oh. Practice, 1 event. Number of joysticks, 1. I'm going to practice. I think I'm going to go for javelin. So I suppose I faulted. I suppose if I knew how to do this, it would be better. Well, I did throw it. I would say much too high. But anyway, this does seem to be working. I threw it 18.31. Somehow, that does not strike me as anything world record worthy. Ooh. 41.75 meters. Does that sound like record worthy? No, I don't think so. Anyway, I don't know. I don't remember all the ins and outs of how to do this all. But I suppose might as well hear what the closing ceremony sound like. Oh. Insert Summer Games, Side 2. Well, a good time to test the other side of the disc. So here it is, Summer Games 2, the closing ceremonies of this joyful, joyful celebration. And yes, the sky is getting dark. There's something flying in the air. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I think maybe it's a man on one of those little suits. Yes, it is. So that he can fly. And he didn't come down to the flame. The flame is out. And there is a blimp overhead. And the blimp, no, it's not Goodyear. It's EPYX. Just about the size of one spray, maybe two. Oh my. And now there are fireworks. At some point, I'm going to put this monitor back here. And, yeah. You can see the joyous things. The fireworks. Yeah. I'm not sure how to make them stop. Anyway, there's a good test of this Commodore 64, and yes, I think the white noise generator is working. I wonder if it's just going to keep on doing this forever. Oh no, it has stopped. Oh, and here comes a blimp. Advertising also available from EPYX. Summer Games Jet has its own little blimp advertising, and the music plays on. And I'm thinking, oh, greatest so the blimp is back. Advertising more EPYX games. Watch for winter games coming soon. Yes. I really don't want to see that blimp again, but it may come back. I would like to think the music will. Here comes the blimp. So, as much as this box is not in great shape, of course, I will keep it handy. And I will make sure this machine, if it ever goes anywhere, has that box with it. I think there's no end to this. Okay, that's 3 trips to the blimp. Here comes the blimp again. Winter games coming soon to your local store. Yes. Well, it's always nice to find something that works. Why do I get a feeling that blimp is coming back? I'm going to press this fire button. The sound of silence. Okay, so now it's come back to the menu. How magical. So, it's funny, it seems, though, when you got Summer Games 1 events, I guess that probably means that you have to have the other disc handy. I would bet. Well, good. This disc seems good. I'll put it with the good discs. Maybe we'll play it some more at some point. And for the moment, I will shut things off. And, this came from the basement. I went to the garage. I did. And in the garage, I brought a couple things in, and there's other things waiting to come in. There's some Amiga things out there. There are. So I sort of got them ready to come in, but they're not in yet. But I found a VIC-20 that's in this cool VIC-20 case thing that has expansion cartridges things in the back. And also, in a box, a Commodore 128, which I have not looked in the box yet. So, but I'm not going to come and bring those in here yet. They need to, because it's winter, and it's been cold, they need to naturally attain room temperature. They do. So, that will not be for a little while. But more things are coming. And yes, I will get back to these pets soon. I think I shall. I might. Anyway, thank you for coming. We'll look at Summer Games when I have the monitor set up here again. It really was quite the game. Oh, sorry, Summer Games 2. They were all good. Epic, as they say. Epic. I say epic. Bye for now.